Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here again at ICP. Double checking a couple of key factors here. We actually got some awesome stuff here. We got some bullish divergences I wanted to talk about here with the RSI and the price action. Effectively understanding that we should see a reversal here soon. We're also near that bottom essentially too. So keep in mind, strong probability we're going to see the price action recover here for ICP. And if you're new to the channel, I just ask you like the comment. You can like the comment, but just like the video and comment below. Either one works great. Deeply appreciate that. Helps grow the channel. If you do want to become a better trader, again, CryptoCache.tech is a site. Got a lot of new community members over there, so make sure you interact with our community. We got an awesome group over on our Discord. In fact, I want to talk about this oscillator / price action bullish divergence here and how beneficial it's going to be. Let's look at the liquidation levels first, and I'll jump into that. So first things first with liquidation. First of all, heavy concentration at 1150. So make no mistake here, the price could still pull back. Okay, there's no other way around it. We got to just be mindful of that, be accepted that that level could be swept. So if you take a long, don't just blindly take a 100x long position with everything you got. It's not fully confirmed yet, but at this point here, that level is a potential reality. Okay, so again, liquidation levels are more likely to be retested just because of how how the market works. Okay, so truth is, taking a long position with this coin could be risky if you don't structure it correctly. Okay, so just throwing it out there. Anyways, we got a lot of concentration liquidation at $11.50. That's still the thing. Okay, now that's increasing because more people are taking longs right now here in the recent past. So you got to recognize that. The previous levels have been swept. The more recent ones are there because this support level exists. Okay, so keep that in mind. We've also got 1260 up to about 1330, heavy concentration at 14. Those have existed for a while. All the more reason why they're more likely to get hit here soon. So just keep in mind there's that going on there. I'll circle back around to that this divergence here, just so you can kind of see on the 4 hour a little easier. But we're going to start with the daily first and work our way down. So quickly to note on the daily time frame, we talked about this previously. Being above the 200-day SMA is a very helpful thing. Okay, now it's not a guarantee. Trading into these resistances is never a great sign, but generally speaking, no matter how you look at it, we're below 3 out of 4 moving averages. Okay, so it's generally a bearish type of scenario. However, we can see money flow index is increasing here. We're starting to see a lot more money flowing into this coin last 14 days rather, and we can see that it's getting close to RSI. Stochastic is swinging up and MACD is trying to converge. So there's no other way around it here. The daily time frame is not perfect. We're still below this descending trend line too. Generally trading into that, it can be less favorable. However, for our time frame, these are something that I put a little bit of weight into, if you will, because again, when you see the price action establishing lower lows, right? So you can see lower low if you include the candle wick, right? So if we go ahead and put a little line here, we can see that this guy is essentially diverging. Okay, so there's that, right? Now, if we take that and we combine that and take a look here at the RSI, let's make it a little easier here. RSI is effectively establishing higher lows. Okay, so this is kind of what we see here. So we combine these two things together when the oscillator is effectively making higher highs and the price action is essentially making lower lows. That's a bullish divergence. And the reason why it's important to recognize that is because when you see this kind of strength with this bullish divergence, it does typically work out favorably. And the main reason why is because the coin is viewed as not very, a very good deal rather, and ultimately the price action was still pulling back. So that gives it more strength, more foundation, more likelihood to continue further up. So again, that's not a guarantee by any stretch. You don't take a trade solely on that one thing, but it's helpful, right? We can also see this here too. Look at the money flow index, extremely high. High MFI leads to sustainability and more likelihood the price is going to go up than down when the MFI is going up. Okay, that in combination with stochastic RSI swinging up, MACD converging, this 4 hour time frame is very bullish, especially with us testing the 20-day SMA. Now again, not out of the woods yet. We got some resistances above us. Most moving averages are above the price action. Okay, so again, this bullish divergence is not a 100% guarantee. It's kind of like a candlestick pattern, right? When you see candlestick patterns form, they're more likely to happen, but there's no guarantee it's going to. Let's take a look at the hourly and see if there's any confirmation we have here. We are trying to break free from the cloud. Essentially, we are, in a sense, we're 1 or 2 hours into kind of testing that cloud there. We can see though, if we take the moving averages away, lagging span is free and clear now, conversion lines above the baseline. So while this isn't a perfect and a clean situation here, it definitely lets us know that the price action is more likely to continue higher. We can also see here as well with this line here, this red line is different. Let's go back to the blue. We can see more recently, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 hours out of the last 12 hours. The price action rejected at $12 even. Now that we're above that, we're more likely to bounce for a continuation to the upside. So again, if you take a trade right now, don't take it to the moon, folks. That's not how it works. Take the trade and you set a realistic target based on your risk tolerance, okay? I like to work with people and figuring out what that is. I have a very unique risk tolerance, but I've been swing trading for a very long time and I'm comfortable with losing X amount to gain X amount, right? You gotta take your wins and your losses, but folks, we got a lot of volume at this lower level. I think anything sub 1170 is unlikely. Once again though, you gotta recognize there's still possibilities at this lower level at 1160, 1150 getting swept, okay? So if you do take a trade, be ready for a swing of somewhere in the range of about 5 to 10%, okay? Again, structure your trade effectively around that. I like to have multiple entry targets and I like to have multiple exits, okay? That's me personally. I like to average in, average out effectively. So it's worked out very well for me over the years. Doesn't work for everybody. Find what works best for you. Either way, that's kind of where we're at here. We're looking pretty solid here for ICP, and don't generally trade on the weekends, but this seems like a favorable condition here overall. While it's not perfect, it seems quite likely we're going to see the price continue further up, pending Bitcoin doesn't drop sub 60K. We should be good otherwise. Hope that made sense. I described that correctly. Thank you so much for watching. Please, again, do me a favor, like the video, comment below. Either or is great. Deeply appreciate that. Helps grow the channel. Do yourself a favor, trade ICP on the world's best exchange. $100 in benefit rewards if you use my link to register. No KYC or VPN. These guys are awesome. Thanks again for your time, folks. You are awesome as well. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.